Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Mariana's Coffee. Tonight on the Channel 2 News, 2 baggies of meth are found on a gas station floor. A local man identifies himself in security footage. Also tonight, the NMI Red Cross chapter is taken back to the future with an 80s movie star. And the first episode of Tech Trek, a series that takes a look at travel trends around the world. In sports, the Pacific Games opening ceremony. Chris Nelson reports from the Solomon Islands. Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
Zoom Zoom! 'Tis the season for speed, and Docomo Pacific is putting prepaid customers in the fast lane. Starting November 3rd, 2023 to January 31st, 2024, every $5 prepaid card purchase from a participating store gives Docomo Pacific customers a chance to win a brand new Mazda 3. So load up at participating stores and drop off your entry to any Docomo Pacific retail store. Docomo Pacific, better together. Some conditions apply. Visit DocomoPacific.com for details.
Tangy pickles, slivered onions, tender pork covered in our delicious barbecue sauce, and topped on a home-style bun. Behold, the McRib. It's not just a sandwich, it's an experience altogether. The McRib returns. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
A local man has been arrested after identifying himself dropping meth in a mobile gas station. 56-year-old Stephen Villagomez Pangilinan appeared in the Superior Court for a bail hearing this morning. Employees at the mobile gas station in Coblerville first reported the incident to police after finding 2 Ziploc baggies containing what looked like a crystal-like substance. Police say they tested the substances in the baggies, both testing positive as methamphetamine. Police say that when they reviewed the surveillance footage from the gas station, they saw the baggies fall out of Pangalinan's shoe. DPS put out a statement with photos from the security cam footage on social media, asking for public assistance in identifying and finding the man. Following this, police say that Pangilinan himself called the police after seeing the post, saying he wanted to clear his name. Court documents say that Pangilinan met with police at the CID office and identified himself in the footage. Police say he confirmed that the ice fell out of his shoe, but denied that it belonged to him. Judge Camacho imposed a $10,000 bail on Pangilinan this morning. Pangilinan has been appointed the public defender and is next scheduled to appear in court for a preliminary hearing on November 27th. For the Channel 2 News, this is Trey Youngdahl reporting. Partygoers donned their leg warmers and their brightest neon colors for the American Red Cross NMI Back to the 80s fundraiser. Even Red Cross Executive Director John Hirsch put on his best 80s-themed garb. He told Channel 2 that the event sold out all 320 available tickets.
We're hoping to raise probably around $90,000. So we have 2 fundraisers every year that support the Red Cross locally here in the CNMI. It's our walkathon in April, which is a student-based event where our kids in public and private school help raise money. And then we have what traditionally we were calling the Club 200, which is a very large scale, like 1,200 people attend on the beachfront at either the Hyatt or Crown, most recently at Crown Plaza. But due to, difficulties in the economy and the workforce, it's really hard for us to hold an event that large. So we scaled it back. We came over to our partners over at Kensington, and they've been a great host for us, and start off a great evening.
We also caught up with some of the partygoers. Here's what they had to say.
80s, baby. What can I say? There's a lot of community members and corporate partners that have come out to support this great event for a great cause, and we're excited and we're looking forward to a fun night.
It's really nice to see the community coming together to support a good cause, and I hope they continue to do so for the years to come.
Tell me a little bit about your costume tonight.
What costume? I don't know. This is how I would wear this every day. What do you mean? Red Cross does a lot for the community, and we don't discriminate, and we provide help to everyone, and we get a lot of community support. So we're fortunate to be able to help people when they're in need.
Red Cross NMI is also celebrating their 45th anniversary this year. Attendees were treated to live music from Groove Theory, the DJ skills of DJ Davey G, and a special virtual visit from Leah Thompson, who played Marty McFly's mother in the Back to the Future series.
Do you have a television?
Well, yeah, we have 2 of them.
Wow, you must be rich.
Thompson wished the NMI Red Cross well in the future.
Happy 45th anniversary! Yay for the NMI chapter. All the very best. Thank you for all that you do.
Get your goods here with care and attention with Micronesia Air Cargo Services. MAX is all about connections. Daily flights to and from Guam, 4 times a week to Rota, and bi-weekly flights to Tinian. We are connecting the Marianas. Perishable goods, Home Depot furniture and appliances, even live animals, operating since 2013. Check out our Thursday special to Rota from Guam and Saipan. Call Max at 670-288-6227. If it fits, we'll take it.
One of the best addresses in Saipan has office space available now, right in the heart of things. The Marianas Business Plaza offers reasonable rates and can help build to suit your needs. You'll love the central location, just 15 minutes from the airport and 10 minutes from Garapan. Ample and covered parking keeps your vehicle close and protected. 2 restaurants for easy access, lunch, dinner and business meetings. Building security and 24-hour access to your office. Backup generators, so you can run your business in all weather. And 3 elevators mean easy and convenient access. It's the address in Saipan, the Marianas Business Plaza.
Tonight we begin an exclusive series on the Channel 2 News. Tech Trek is a locally produced program that looks at travel trends around the globe and airs on public television in the U.S. mainland. This episode was shot on Saipan, Hawaii, California, and Oregon. And in this episode, we're going to look at the ways that the pandemic shaped and even changed travel. In Chapter 1, Tech Trek was in Tokyo, home of the Shibuya Scramble, hotels staffed by dinosaurs, flushing the world's best toilets, and robots lots and lots of robots.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
In Chapter 2, we leave the land of the rising sun and head east. Our mission? Getting to the other side of the rainbow. On this episode of Tech Trek, we hitchhike on a private jet with a CEO who likes to fly himself. Head into the bush with a maniacal Aussie who likes to get sideways. And we head back into our time machine to see what came before Netflix. All in the Pacific Northwest, a mixture of high desert, sunshine, mountains, and snow, all in the same day. I'm Chris Nelson, and this is Todd Montgomery, co-host of Tech Trek. Todd is really smart. He went to business school in Sydney, worked for Hyatt, worked for Starwood, and worked on pricing algorithms for airlines and hotel. He now toils as a professor at Oregon State University and consults on the side. He's also written a book and likes to raise chickens and kids in Bend, Oregon.
Chris isn't that smart, but he does have an award-winning attitude. He's a bit of an adventure capitalist. He's the founder of a company that operates zip lines, ATVs, mountain biking, hiking, go-karting, and drag strip racing. He also runs a TV station, anchors local news, and has produced travel stories from far-flung places like Peru, Nepal, Africa, Mexico, and Palau. He loves to play soccer, beach volleyball, and baseball.
Stick around. Tech Trek Pacific Northwest starts now.
Once you find your seat, please step into the room. Door knob goes behind your path. Please let us know if you have your
How do you get there and get away? Well, the pandemic put a serious dent in the commercial airline business. It didn't hurt all segments of the aviation market. Private jet travel is up significantly, and orders for private planes have risen. Operators in the business aviation sector are expected to take delivery of 7,400 new jets worth $238 billion in the next decade. Market leader NetJets already has close to 800 aircraft that hold between 6 and 14 passengers. NetJets and their competitors offer a number of prepaid subscription programs and fractional ownership plans. It's an expensive club that costs about $200,000 for 25 hours of jet usage. Big bucks, but when you divide that number by 7 or 8 passengers, the numbers can start to look better. And there are other options as well. You can fly yourself. Ron Nelson is the former CEO of Avis Budget Group, so of course he likes to drive, but he likes to fly too. He started his flying avocation on a dare. With his birthday approaching, his wife Joyce asked the customary question.
What do you want for your birthday? I said, I don't know, motorcycle, flying lessons.
He was joking, but his wife called him on it. She doubled down, and so did he.
She wouldn't get me a motorcycle because she was pretty sure I'd kill myself on it. And that was a good decision on her part. But she got me 6 flying lessons. And I, you know, I could see what was going on. I could see it was a dare. And so I wasn't going to let her win. What instructors do is very smart. You know, you walk in the door, you say, well, I'm here for my first lesson. And, you know, you expect to go into a classroom and learn all that. But, well, come on, let's go flying. So they take you out to the plane, and then they, you know, put you in the left seat. And, you know, they show you, well, here's how you start it, and here's what you do. And you know, I'm looking at this guy, you gotta be kidding, you know. But we got to the end of the runway, and he said, all right, push the throttle in. He said, when the speedometer gets to 60, the airspeed indicator, just pull back on the yoke until it gets to about here on the attitude indicator. And so, okay. So I was nervous, and I pushed it in, and we're rolling down the runway, and I see the airspeed come up, and I pull back and I go, and it was a combination of euphoria and I get it. I now understand the physics. This isn't so bad at all. And I was hooked.
In our next episode of Tech Trek, we will go from learning to fly to the dangers of flying, starting with an emergency landing that happened right here on Saipan.
Fast, fun, and easy. That's how your home Wi-Fi should be. So start with an internet plan that fits your budget. Introducing your home Wi-Fi starter pack, also known as WISP. Enjoy up to 25 megabits per second for as low as $35 a month. Plus, a free router with your wireless subscription. That's hours of movies, games, social media, and more endless fun. Get your Wi-Fi starter pack today only at Docomo Pacific. Better together. Additional conditions may apply.
At one of Saipan's beaches, this mother lays about 100 eggs under the cover of darkness. She hides her nest as best she can and then slowly makes her way back to the ocean. The eggs hatch and the babies head for the sea, where they will face a daily dose of danger. Just 1 in 1,000 will make it to adulthood. Those that do will one day lay their own eggs. Sea turtles are protected under CNMI law. If you see one that is stranded or if you see illegal activity, call the hotline at 287-8537. Premium office space available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park on Capitol Hill. Upgrade your work-life balance and enjoy a distinctive blend of location and nature with open spaces and ocean views. It's the perfect place for creative professionals who want real results. Call us at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
Buenas sports fans.
The Pacific Games are now officially underway. Last night, the NMI, about 100 strong, participated in the opening ceremonies along with scores of other countries in front of a crowd of about 10,000 people at the new stadium in the Solomon Islands. Teams entered the stadium one at a time and had some alone time up on the stage in front of the crowd, which made for a long but memorable night. Team NMI is participating in sports including football, tennis, weightlifting, swimming, golf, athletics, and more. It's been quite an effort for the Solomons to get this event together, and their Prime Minister called it the opening of the Solomons to the world. Honiara itself is gritty, but outside of the main city, the Solomons are made up of over 900 islands spread over a large area just west of Papua New Guinea. The time zone just 1 hour ahead of Saipan. Not many tourists visit as of now, but the ones that do, at least a number of them, head
out to some of the provinces by plane or by boat to dive and to see a more traditional way of life. The start of the games here hasn't been without its challenges. Internet is difficult, especially in Aniara, with the onset of all these athletes and officials who are looking for data, and also transportation. Moving athletes and officials between venues has so far been haphazard. That could change as more vehicles are due to come online today. Chef de mission Nick Gross knows the joys and also the challenges of hosting such a major event.
Our standpoint as chef de missions, right, it is really to support our team. But knowing, for one, that we just had this opportunity to host the mini games, right, and that was 9 sports, less than 2,000 athletes, and some of the drama that went on with our games, it really did set in, because you start to realize that here in the Solomons they have, a workforce of about 6,000 people. And the work started well before we got here. And so you know that they're running on fumes. They are exceptionally exhausted. They got long nights. They're getting, 2, 3, 4 hours of sleep at the most. The phones never stop ringing, and everybody wants everything right now. And again, that's our job to take care of our delegations, and it's their job to do their best to take care of every delegation. And so the complexities of organizing such a big event, I really can't imagine the stresses that are there. But really, yeah, in uniting the Pacific and the sharing of culture and customs and those things, that is one of the experiences that is really incredible. For our young athletes that haven't had the opportunity, it really opens your eyes to how beautiful the Pacific is.
As the opening ceremony wound down last night, traditional dancers flooded the aisles and stage and grass, and the clear skies were then filled with fireworks. Athletes and spectators and thousands of performers mixed and mingled and shared the joys and camaraderie that comes along every 4 years, united the countries and territories that make up one of the biggest regions on the planet, the Pacific. And now the Pacific Games are officially underway. In Aniara, Chris Nelson for the Channel 2 News.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass, and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Taking a look at our weather tonight, mostly cloudy with scattered showers. Southeast winds around 10 miles per hour, lows around 78 with a 30% chance of showers. Tuesday through Wednesday night, partly cloudy with isolated showers. East winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, highs around 88, lows near 77, and a 20% chance of showers. Low tide this evening will be 1.5 feet at 8:50 p.m. before going up to 1.7 feet at 12:19 a.m. tomorrow morning. Low tide tomorrow will be an even 0 feet at 7:51 a.m. before going up to 2.2 feet at 3:26 p.m. tomorrow evening.